county and is a member of parliament, Chama cha Mashinani.
Yeah, one word.
Yes.
Yeah. Today I'm happy that our party, Chama cha Mashinani, is signing a post-election cooperation working together formula with Jubilee Party. We are happy for the leadership of Jubilee welcoming us to work together. Chama cha Mashinani has been advocating for more resources to Wanjiku. So going forward, we are happy as a party that we are going to advocate for more resources to be devolved for our people on the grassroots. Thank you and God bless you.
Yes. We also have representatives from our various members of county assemblies led by Mheshimiwa Kiok from Narok, Ole Kiok, and Madam Mas represents the members of the various county assemblies, and Mheshimiwa Maritim. These three represent the various members of the county assemblies. We didn't get the ones we are expecting from Kisii and Kakamega, but they didn't manage. That's fine. Maybe, unless one of you wishes to say anything, that's okay. Then we also have, where are the others? One member of parliament is on the way. He's a bit late, but I'm sure he'll join us shortly. We also have our Secretary General, Bwana Boseki. Maybe you wish to say something? Secretary Generals can say something.
Yeah, good afternoon. As Chama cha Mashinani, we have bought into this by partisan cooperation in the interest of bringing Kenyans together. And it could not have come at a better time like now, when the entire world, let alone Kenya, is ravaged by COVID-19. It would not have come at a better time when we have BBI at hand, which as a party we have already bought in. This is the time as a party that we have decided to seize this moment so that we can be part of history that is going to work with other parties and Jubilee to cure the many ills that have ravaged this country for many years. So it's indeed a great moment for Chama cha Mashinani, and I want to thank our party leader for having arrived at this decision. And I'm sure in the interest of Kenyans, the future could not have been more hopeful than the coming of all these leaders here today to sign this cooperation agreement that will chart a way for the Kenya that we want, the prosperous Kenya of the future. Thank you very much, and God bless all of you.
Yes. We also have our deputy party leader, Bwana Michoma.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for this opportunity. I also want to associate myself with the sentiments which have been put ahead here by other leaders who have spoken. This is an opportune time that Kenyans, we see ourselves as one. From Lunga Lunga up to Lodwar, from Malaba to Mombasa, and that we get together and solve the myriad problems that are facing the residents of Kenya. So thank you very much, and I think we can go together, and we expect more people to come on board as we build this ship of Kenya of the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Chairman Chama cha Mashinani, Mheshimiwa Gulet.
Okay, thank you very much, Your Excellency. I also want to express my pleasure to be here today. Let me first say that Chama cha Mashinani's association with Jubilee as such has started a little bit earlier. I think after the election of 2017, we had had a meeting with party leaders and agreed going forward we are able to work together. So this is a manifestation of that, and we hope to contribute towards national building and help also the President achieve his legacy ahead before 2022. Thank you very much.
Lastly, I wish to say one or two things. One is that we, as Chama cha Mashinani, you will recall, we were indeed the first party to do a handshake with Jubilee. The rationale behind that was that we wish to ensure peace. And we want to thank the leadership of Jubilee because they have gone out of their way to bring all the leaders to work together. Working together does not mean abandoning our ideals and abandoning our political parties. It means we are opening a new chapter in this country. This is indeed the first period in history in which we will have a peaceful period of development between elections to the next elections. And we want immediately after that election again, the leaders who will be elected and those who will not win should come together and ensure a peaceful country. We want to ensure that handshake between competitors becomes a norm in this country, a culture, that we do not continue competing even during times when we should be allowing children to grow and to go to school, and we are throwing stones in town for reasons that we cannot understand. We must leave electioneering after every election, and we cooperate. Political parties are formed to espouse specific ideals. We as Chama cha Mashinani will continue to espouse our ideals of stronger devolution, more resources to be spread across the country, and better governance system. And we'll work together in that line with Jubilee, and we want to assure Kenyans that we are also for peace. We don't want a chaotic country. We have been part of that history. We've been around. Of course, Kalonzo Musyoka has been a little bit ahead of us, but we've been together through several periods after elections, and we have seen the problems that happen when leaders refuse to work together. For now, we want to assure Kenyans that we are moving forward peacefully and support the president in his development agenda. Thank you very much, and may I hand it over back to Secretary General.
I think I've really invited him, a great patriot, His Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka. This is your time now, sir, to address the media and introduce your team, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Asanteni sana ndugu Rafael Tuju, ndugu wenyekiti, mwenyeviti hapa, mwenyekiti wa Jubilee, pamoja na timu yako, vile vile wenzetu wa mashinani, ndugu Isaac Ruto. Pengine kabla ya mimi pia kuzungumza mawili matatu, na mimi niwajulisheni wenzetu wachache sana ambao tumeandamana nao, kwa sababu Wiper tuko wengi, na kwa hivyo hatungefika zote kwa sababu ya social distancing. Katibu wetu dada huyo Senator Judy Sijeni aseme jambo, alafu atakayemfuata ni ndugu mwenyekiti Jana Mutula Junior, ambaye leo alikuwa kama Attorney General wa Wiper. Vile vile atamfuata ndugu mwenyekiti Balozi Ali Makwere, Chirao Makwere, ambaye atazungumza, alafu mimi nitaongeza mawili.
Greetings to all of you, Kenyans. Indeed, it's a wonderful day that we have all gathered here to do something very important, especially for Wanjiko. As you had heard from Honorable Murathe, this is a process which has taken so long. As for Wiper, it started from the Konza 1, Konza 2, is it Koma? Yeah, and we have reached here now, and the main aim is to bring everybody together, look at all that we can do for Kenyans, especially after this COVID-19 pandemic. We know the women have suffered most. Many women are not even giving birth in hospitals now. They are dying and their children. So this is the time we must put all our heads together and resources together to help the president build the country and leave a solid legacy. We want to see a country that will shoot up so much in progress that everybody will live to remember that this is something that should be done every now and then. Thank you.
Asanteni, wacha nizungumze na Kiswahili. Mheshimiwa Kalonzo Musyoka, Mheshimiwa Rais Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta waliunda kamati ambayo mimi ni mwanachama, na mumeona nimekuja nimebeba briefcase. Na kuna wengine upande wa Jubilee, kuna wanachama 4, sisi tuko 5 kwa wakati huu, na mimi ni mmoja wao, na Bwana Murathe ni pia mmoja wetu. Tumekubali wito wa Mheshimiwa Rais wa kufanya kazi pamoja. Cha muhimu ni kwamba Mheshimiwa Kalonzo na Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta walikubaliana mapema kufanya kazi pamoja. Saa hii tumeandika makubaliano hayo ambayo tuliifanya mwaka uliopita, ili kusiwe na utata ama kusikue na mambo ya kutofautanisha kuhusu ni nini ambacho wanafanya pamoja. Kwa sababu Mheshimiwa Kalonzo na Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta wamekubali kufanya kazi pamoja na team ya Mheshimiwa Raila on the Building Bridges Initiative, ndio tumeweka mambo hayo yote katika documents ambazo zimesainiwa leo, na tunafurahi kwamba tumekaribishwa huku vizuri. Baada ya siasa zile tulifanya, tumefurahi kwamba tulipata chai na tumekaribishwa huku Jubilee. Asante sana, na ni vizuri pia tuseme tunashukuru kumuona Bwana Tuju. Ako hapa. Huyu mwenzetu alikuwa na ajali mbaya na bado ana maumivu, lakini kwa sababu jambo hili ni la muhimu, na kwa niaba ya rais, Bwana Tuju akiwa na maumivu ambayo yako nayo amekuja leo. Kwa hivyo mimi nawauliza muendelee kumuombea huyu ndugu yetu ili apate nafuu. Asante.
Ndugu mwenyekiti wa chama cha Wiper, Mheshimiwa Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, ndugu mwenyekiti wa chama cha Jubilee Bwana Zuya, pamoja na katibu mkuu wa Jubilee Mheshimiwa Raphael Tuju. Nimeanza hivyo kwa sababu ulikuwa nataka kumalizia na ndugu kiongozi wa chama cha mashinani ambayo tulifanya kazi pamoja sana. Tutaeleza baadaye. Mheshimiwa Isaac Ruto pamoja na wanakamati wako. Kwetu sisi watu wa Wiper, leo ni siku muhimu sana. Ni siku muhimu kwa sababu maendeleo ya nchi huwa yawagusa watu wote. Mtu ambaye anapinga maendeleo ya nchi kama ilivyopangwa ni rais wa nchi, basi huyo huwa anawadhuru watu wote, anahujumu maendeleo yote. Sisi kama wana Wiper tukiongozwa na Mheshimiwa Kalonzo Musyoka, na namshukuru sana kwa uongozi wake, tulikaa akatuambia, jamani, hii Kenya ni yetu sisi sote, na msimamo ulio na Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta kama rais wetu wa nchi ni msimamo ambao wastahili kuungwa mkono na sisi sote. Tumekuja kama Wiper kuhakikisha kuwa msimamo uliochukuliwa ni chama cha Jubilee kama inavyoongozwa na Mheshimiwa Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta wa kutufanya sisi tuwe kitu kimoja kama nchi. Hilo ni jambo la maana sana. Tumekuja hapa kumuunga mkono na msimamo huo. Tumalize miradi ile yote ambayo alikuwa asema ifanyike. Tusipoteze wakati kupiga siasa kama ambao tunapigania uchaguzi wa 2022. Tuwe tunajenga nchi yetu pamoja. isifike wakati tu wa kulaumu ili hali wengine waliojika kando. Tumekuja si kwa siasa ya kupiga domo hivi kwa kufikiria 2022. Tumekuja hapa kwa kama sisi kama Wiper tukiongozwa na Mheshimiwa Kalonzo Musyoka tunashikana sawa sawa na Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta na chama cha Jubilee pamoja na vyama vingine mashinani na wengineo, ili Kenya yetu tuijenge. Hakuna mwingine atakayejenga Kenya ila Wakenya wenyewe, na Wakenya wenyewe lazima waungane. Huu muungano tuukubali, tuko sawa sawa na tutahakikisha kuwa yale ambayo yamepangwa na Mheshimiwa Rais yatafanyika hata kabla ya 2022. Asanteni sana.
Thank you. Asante sana ndugu mwenyekiti. Yangu ni mafupi zaidi. Kwanza, poleni wa Kenya wenzetu kwa janga hili kubwa la COVID. Lakini tumeonelea pia mbali na kuwa na changamoto hiyo, kuna umuhimu wa kuendeleza umoja wa nchi, umoja wa taifa. Kwa hivyo basi sisi tukubaliana na wenzetu hawa kufanya ushirikiano. I want to say in English that this is cooperation between Jubilee Party, which is led by their party leader, His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Na kwa upande wetu, as a party leader, I want to tell you Kenyans that we had full consultation, which was crowned by a very important resolution of our National Executive Council of Wiper, which gave authority to two members, our chairman, Ambassador Makwere, and our Secretary General, Senator Judy Sijeni, to do what they have done today, to sign on behalf of Wiper Democratic Movement the cooperation agreement between ourselves and the Jubilee Coalition. I'm sure that the next thing you want to ask is, where do we go from here? We shall cooperate in terms of this agreement, cooperate fully in terms of enhancing Jubilee's programs in Parliament, in both houses of Parliament, the National Assembly, as well as the Senate. And I also know that some of you may want to ask, what about NASA? At this particular point, Wiper continues as a member party of NASA coalition, because you can't belong to two coalitions at the same time. But I can tell Kenyans that we have absolutely no doubt in our mind as Wiper the direction we have taken. And therefore, if it was not for these COVID challenges, and as soon as there is a ability to move around, we are still consulting with our membership, and our intention is to conclude a coalition agreement with Jubilee. We're also consulting our friends in NASA coalition, Chama cha Mashinani, and our other friends, and I'm quite sure we'll be able to move this country in the direction that is necessary. Our intention is to support President Uhuru Kenyatta fully in his declared intention to rid this country of corruption, his intention to unite this country, and therefore our unequivocal support, as we were able to enunciate on the 27th of November last year, when we met at the Bomas of Kenya, and Wiper said we are fully in support of the BBI initiative, because it will unite the country. And a constitution, as a constitutional lawyer, I can tell you, a constitution is not a static document. It is a document that can breathe life even as it moves forward and achieves its objectives and the mandate elaborated thereunder. So today, we are very happy. I spoke to my brother, President Uhuru Kenyatta, this morning. I encouraged him to continue the lockdown, because he also what happened, reporting State House iko na corona ni jambo la kushtua Kenya nzima. Kwa hivyo hatutaki atoke kule awe locked down, ajilock down mpaka mambo haya apatiwe certificate kusema yeye sasa ako sawa, na tunamwombea pamoja na familia, the first family, kwamba asije akapatikana na janga hili. Now we also know what has happened because he told me that he has sent cabinet, his cabinet assistant secretary, what is the full? CAS, Ababu na Mwamba, to represent Kenya kwa mazishi ya ndugu yetu president wa Burundi, ndugu Nkurunziza, ambaye tunajua kwamba alipatikana na mambo haya because Burundi was having elections, and this was a president who was very strong. I know President Nkurunziza plays football, playing volleyball, and if a president can go, and mnakumbuka Waingereza prime minister mwenyewe alikuwa ameambukizwa. So we have told President Uhuru Kenyatta asichezee jambo hili. Wacha mimi nije hapa leo, Mungu akitujalia tutaonana baadaye. So that is what we have actually done, and we are in agreement that we need to unite this country. I congratulated him for the manner in which he has led all of us in this fight against coronavirus. If it was not for the lockdown ya Nairobi, na lockdown ya Mombasa, hata akaendelea na lockdown Isili, now he has locked down State House. Now you can see this is what has saved us as a country. So tusichezee jambo hili kabisa. Let us observe social distancing. Let us wear these masks. Jameni, hata hapa mimi naona pale you are not observing. Nyinyi mnaingiliana sana. Keep that social distance. Wear this mask. If I wear it, I protect you, my little sister. If you wear yours, you are protecting me. This is very important. And you might think it's a simple matter, but me, I suspect these things sometimes are airborne. Kwa hivyo nani anajua? Kwa hivyo tufanye hivi. Even as we celebrate the fact that a asteroid has been discovered by Oxford University professors as able to actually reduce by 1/3 chances of wale ambao wako katika ICU kwa kutoangamia kwa sababu ya ugonjwa, ambao wale mahututi, they actually have a survival rate of 1/3. So the world is working very hard. But as far as we are concerned as a country, I want to urge that we continue to really take this as the biggest challenge this country has ever known since independence. It is actually another world war undeclared, because haionekani, inapitia tu kwa hewa. Ndugu Isaac Ruto, nakuheshimu sana. Mashinani is one of us. Mashinani is part of our other coalition. But as far as Wiper is concerned, we want to move forward and do a coalition as soon as conditions permit, because we call our delegates all over the country and they will tell us the direction. And so, if there's anybody with any question, you are free to ask. Huyu ni kijana, ni mtoto wangu huyu.
Huyu ni mkora.
Hapana. Mwanani utaingia kwa shida. Huyu ni mtoto wangu bwana. Ken.
You've insisted on this bit that you want to go into a coalition as soon as possible.
Wait.
Yeah.
We have to exchange documents first.
Okay.
That's all.
Sorry.
We'll actually answer the question.
Actually, let me just finish with them and then we can exchange. Watch out.
Who is attacked?
He's your friend. He's your friend. Ken, don't take the heart. The chairman and let's use.
No. Memusi. Patia zile zingine.
All right, that's now marking the end of a post-poll deal being signed by the Jubilee Party, Chama cha Mashinani, and Wiper Party. And this ostensibly to mark the beginning of a working together between the three parties ahead of the 2022 general election. once again, if you're just joining us, that is a photo op with the three parties that have signed a post-poll deal. That is Jubilee Party, Chama cha Mashinani, led by Isaac Ruto, and the Wiper Party, led by Kalonzo Musyoka. You saw them there addressing the press. The deal was signed by the Secretary Generals of all three parties in the presence of party leaders. And this is to pave way for the three parties to work together ahead of the 2022 general election. Of course, more analysis on what this means moving forward will be in our subsequent bulletins.